Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I have been literally MIA for the past 2 weeks, but also can we talk about how funny my last video was when my dad did my voiceover? Apparently he thinks I'm orange, so that was something new to find out. Anyways, sorry if I hair on my lip. We are going to be doing this look that you see on my face right now. I am just super into the warm months that are coming around, so this has been my go-to super glowy makeup routine that I've really been into lately. Kind of like my updated 5-minute makeup routine might be what I call this video. I have no idea yet, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's super fast. All the products I will have listed below like always, and I hope you enjoy. Let's just get right into this glowy bronzy makeup. Alright, so let's jump into what I have been doing lately to achieve a lot of my glowy complexion, and I am just so ready for warm weather. So in Tennessee it's been kind of slowly getting there, although we have snow this morning, but whenever there's like a hint of warm weather, then I'm like, bring out the bronzy eyeshadow, bring out the bronzy highlight, the glowy skin. I'm like ready for summer. But it's around the corner, so I figured I would show you how I've been doing my everyday, literally probably like updated 5-minute makeup routine. I mean, this literally takes less than 5 minutes to do, but it's something that's really pretty, really natural on your skin and has a lot of glow. So it just makes you look so healthy and dewy and fresh, and I've gotten so many compliments and questions on what I've been doing with my skin when I'm doing this, so I figured I'd make a short little video on it. So let's go ahead and hop in. So I already have my brows done. I figured I would just save the time. I still have been using the IT Cosmetics brow powder pencil in the shade Universal Taupe, and just some brow gel on top. I'll have that linked down below, as well as my brow routine. I need to update that a little bit just because I feel like I've gotten a lot faster and quicker with it, so y'all might want to know what I'm doing now. But I'll link that down below just in case y'all haven't been able to check that out. So my first step in this like glowy makeup routine is moisturizer. Forgive my voice because I have been so sick recently, but it's moisturizer. This is the one that I've talked about a couple times in my past videos. It's the Unblemish one from Rodan+Fields, and it is a matte moisturizer with my skin tone. I feel like I do need to control my oil a little bit when I'm trying to do a glowy, we're like faking the glow, you know what I'm saying? Like oily people like fake the glow because we want to be glowy too, but whenever we don't mattify our skin, it just becomes like an oil grease ball, and like we lose the point. Like we're just done. It just basically slides off our face. So I'm just using that moisturizer to just hold the product in place that we're going to be using today, and it works really well. Now if you're a person who is super dry, then by all means use a super dewy moisturizer or whatever moisturizer works for your skin, but I really love that one. Alright, so next step, we are going to move just straight onto concealer. Usually when I'm doing a glowy makeup routine, I don't love to wear foundation. I don't know why. Obviously like tinted moisturizer, BB cream, that kind of thing is always a good go-to, but I just feel like sometimes I'm like, I don't need really that much coverage, and like, you know, unless it's under my eyes or around my nose, anything that's kind of red or discolorated on my skin. So I like to keep it pretty minimal when I'm working with a fast makeup routine. And yeah, so by all means, if you want to use foundation, go for it. You're still going to achieve the glow that we're going to be talking about today, but this is just my personal light glowy routine that I do. So I'm going in with the Instant Age Rewind concealer. I know y'all have heard about this one before. It's been a great drugstore option for concealer, and so I'm just going to put this underneath my eye in a triangle shape, just like that, and then do the other side. I'm also going to put a little bit on my chin, down my nose, and then on my forehead as well. This concealer, I find I'm just going to blend it out with a beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender, then you can just use your fingers by all means. Oh gosh, my bracelets are going to be rattling all over the place. So I just blend it out with a beauty blender. Again, you can use your fingers for sure. I think fingers are one of the best tools that we have for makeup, so I like to take advantage of them a lot. But just blending that out, and when I'm blending, I'm kind of blending it kind of all over my face as well, but just focusing it mainly on the area obviously where I put it, and then I'll go a little bit on top of my eyelid as well. So this is going to kind of even out the places that we need to be evened out, if that makes sense. We're not going to slather a bunch of makeup on our face because really for this it's going to be like a more everyday makeup routine, and something that's light and fresh and dewy, and something that is even like you can be wearable during the warmer months if you're outside all the time. Honestly, I wear this if I'm going on the boat sometimes, if I just want some like even coverage in my skin. So yeah, I love this concealer too. It literally does not crease on me whatsoever. Like, I probably won't even set my concealer. I know, but I don't. I feel like sometimes when I set my concealer and I'm not trying to go for like a big makeup day, if that makes sense, it just looks like makeup on my face and kind of makes it look just a little bit less natural, and that's not what I'm going for. So even with my oily skin, this concealer does a great job of holding its place and not creasing, so love. Alright, so now that we have evened out the skin, I am going to go in with, this is like a little sample bottle of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. And we are just gonna give our face a little glow. So I love these drops, so I'm just gonna take a little bit. And I've noticed, I don't know if it's this bottle specifically, but this kind of dries fast. So I like to put it on my cheek, blend that out, and then do the other cheek and blend that out. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then just with my beauty blender. I mean, crazy. I mean, imagine being in the sun and like being like, oh, you cold? It's gonna give that beautiful glow. So we're just gonna blend that out, and notice I'm kind of going around town. Like, I'm not just focusing specifically right where I put that product. I want this to be kind of like an overall glow, so I'm kind of going in a little bit closer to the middle of my face than I would normally. This is just gonna be a really bronzy, obviously glowy look, like I've said 50 million times. So we're just gonna kind of blend it out all around the cheekbone. Alright, so once we have that glow on our skin and we're feeling very fresh and dewy, we're going to go in with my favorite part, which is bronzer. And I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. And this is a really pretty color. I mean, as you can see, it kind of matches my skin tone, but it's just a couple shades darker. And that's really key for this look, because we're not going to try to like sculpt out our face. It's gonna be like a warm, like, oh my gosh, like, are you wearing any makeup kind of thing. So that's kind of the look I'm going for, and this is really easy to kind of make yourself look bronzy without, you know, being like orange, if that makes sense. So I'm going with my E4 Morphe brush, and I'm going to start on my forehead, just the outer corner of my forehead, start patting in first, and then work my way to my cheekbone. Just blending it up and into the temple. Alright, so I hit my cheekbones, a little bit on my nose, underneath my lip to make it look a little bit more pouty. And then I also hit the outer corner of my eye as well with whatever I have left on my brush. So as you can see, you can definitely see the difference in the dimension in my face now, and my cheekbones, and it just gives that overall bronzy look without being too much. And yeah, you can really pack this bronzer on too, and it just keeps getting more beautiful. So bronzer done. Now you can totally leave it at this. I have before, but I'm gonna go one extra step further and just show the blush that I use, if I can grab it. This is just the NYX blush in the shade Foreplay. It looks like this. It's just a really pretty rosy pink color just to give that flush back to my skin. And I don't use a lot of this. It's just gonna be on the apples of my cheeks, so I just go in 1 or 2 times and then just dust it on the apples of my cheeks and then slowly work backwards just to give a little bit of flush and color so it's not all just so bronze and that's it. Give a little bit of like sunburn in there, you know? Perfect. And then literally last step is my lips. Now this is literally like my go-to for like a natural everyday lip gloss. It makes your lips look nice and plump. It's a super glossy gloss and it just feels really good on the lips. Now the smell is not the best. It doesn't have the best smell, but this is just a little sample bottle of it. This is really literally like my lip color but better, and it's in the shade Blend Game. It's Trust Fine Beauty. This came in my Ipsy bag 1 month and I love it just for like an everyday gloss. So I put a couple coats on. And once you have the gloss on, that is literally it. Like most simple makeup look ever. It's kind of hard to even screw this up even a little bit. But isn't it so pretty? It's just so pretty and natural. And obviously I do have lash extensions on, so you would have to put on mascara or lashes. I think like no makeup on your skin and just lashes and like some glossy lip is just so pretty for the summer. So yeah, so I wanted to share this with y'all really quickly. I know it's super simple, but I've been doing this a lot recently and thought y'all would like to check it out, especially if, you know, for you ladies that don't have a lot of time in the morning or are getting ready for summer like I am and just kind of like practicing your look, you know? Like this is gonna be my go-to every single day summer makeup routine for sure. So just top it off with some setting spray and you're good to go. I will list all the products that I use down below like always. I'm sorry I haven't been here in a while, but I promise I'm back on the routine every single week and we will get it going. Thank y'all so much for joining me this week. I hope y'all enjoyed this look and I will see y'all next week. Bye.